People who had sex with coworkers, what your relationship with them now like? I've slept with one coworker who ended up being my manager for 6 months a while after. It was fine and I got all my annual leave approved for the year, including Christmas off. Haven't talked to her since she left town now. Worked in food service, so everyone was sleeping with everyone. I don't talk to any of them anymore. Pretty good overall. We dated for a while, etc. She hates that I call her my ex-girlfriend now that we're married to each other though, so I guess it's a little awkward. Non-existent, we only interact if it's work-related, but if we're the only people in the room, we pretend the other doesn't exist. She later became girlfriend to a friend. We slept together at the office actually. A while later she moved to another city. Had no contact and I didn't know where she moved. Then a couple of years later, I was at a party in my hometown where I met an old friend. We hugged and he yelled, "Nice to see you, man, you fucked my girlfriend." I was confused. After hooking up, we both got fired from that job at separate times for unrelated reasons. We dated for a little while afterwards, but she got super clingy just cause I married her for 12 years now. She's all like living in my apartment and raising our son with me and putting daily smiles on my face. So you better believe him not making the mistake of sleeping with a coworker ever again. From this thread, you either marry them or it destroys both of your lives, it sounds like. Married nearly 2 decades. 2 kids. We fell in love with each other before we slept together. Now we don't talk anymore because he ripped my heart in half. I can hear her upstairs trying to convince the kids to wash their teeth, so logging out of Reddit to go and help her. I have sex with my boss almost every day and it never feels awkward. Just one of the perks of being self-employed. Slept with a coworker once and it turned the work environment very toxic. Vowed to never do that again. Few years later, I found myself working at another company with a very beautiful colleague. There was a lot of mutual attraction, but since we both had bad experiences with work romances, we kept it professional. She started dating a guy, so the flirting cooled off. Eventually we both moved on to other jobs and lost contact. Then months later, out of the blue, she called me and pointed out we are no longer coworkers. We've been married for over 5 years now. I made the very dumb mistake of falling in love with her while she just used me as a rebound because she was mad at the guy she eventually got engaged to. We still work in very close quarters, so it's fucking hard. I might quit because it's too much. None of the relationships survived job changes, so I don't see any of them. Married 44 years. Together for 44.5. Married her. Now divorced for 16 years. Married to her now for 20 years next month. Married almost 15 years, 2 kids. Broke hourly employees when we met. Put each other through grad school, a good team. Mortal enemies. Perfectly fine, had no issues the whole time I was there. There is a trick to this though, don't hook up with highly emotional people,